Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen and others. So, it's easier for me to do it this way, and I'm going to read the article because I don't know any other way to get it out here. But the Lincoln County Humane Society and a company called Fido Niagara got a United Way boost of $10,000 to support a nonprofit place to help shelter animals when there's a crisis situation. And Jessica Cohen runs Fido, and she's working with the Lincoln County Humane Society. So, anyways, this is an article on me and my dog and what happened. And I want to thank everybody because I am starting to feel great. I have a lot of support, a big support system, huge, huge, huge. So this is the article. Pet owners in crisis get helping hand. Lincoln County Humane Society and Fido Niagara get United Way boost. And who wrote it is Karina Walter from the St. Catharines Standard. Two agencies have teamed up to take care of Niagara animals while their owners deal with crisis situations in hospitals or emergency shelters. Lincoln County Humane Society, in partnership with Fido Niagara, has received funding from United Way Niagara through its special projects and emergency fund to help more residents in emergencies, particularly due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The grant of just less than $10,000 is to help pet owners in crisis in Fort Erie, Niagara Falls, Pelham, Port Colborne, Waynflete, and Welland. Jessica Cohen, Executive Director of Fido Niagara, said many pet owners will refuse help from homeless shelters, domestic abuse shelters, or mental health agencies such as Coast Niagara. And they're a great service, let me tell you. I've used Coast. A crisis support and outreach team of the Canadian Mental Health Association if they can't bring their pets and have no one to care for them. Fido Niagara, since last September, has been providing volunteer foster families who are able to take care for the animal, while the owner is getting emergency help. Coast will call us and want to take someone to the hospital in a life-threatening situation, but the person will refuse because there's no one to take care of their cat, she said. Now they can say, we have this, don't worry, we have this nice group of volunteers that will take care of it for you. And that seems to obtain their cooperation very quickly. Cohen and Niagara's housing instability, homelessness, and mental health issues have been compounded by COVID-19. Pet owners with slow-burning medical problems who couldn't get treated because of pandemic restrictions now need hospitalization, and I do, while others couldn't be evicted by landlords under emergency orders are now losing their shelters. We're seeing a big wave of evictions right now, and these people can't go to the homeless shelters because the homeless shelters won't take pets. That's what the grant was especially for, all the side effects of the COVID crisis, Cohen said. The Humane Society in St. Catharines will provide immediate housing for pets whose owners are in crisis while Fido Niagara finds a suitable foster family, which usually takes 1 to 2 days. It was quick for me, really, really quick. It was 1 to 2 days. The Humane Society can also provide medical attention for an animal. Kevin Struban, Executive Director of the Humane Society, said there's a need for the program based on the demand seen in North Niagara, working with Women's Place and YWCA. The Humane Society has been boarding pets of women's shelter residents for more than 2 decades. The funding in partnership with Fido Niagara is an opportunity to fill a gap, he said. We were covering our jurisdiction area as St. Catharines, Lincoln, and Grimsby, but now we've been able to expand our catchment area, he said. Fido Niagara has fostered more than 30 animals since last September. Its fostering period is up to 40 days, which Cohen said is in line with the average stay at a homeless shelter in Niagara. Requests must come from an individual social worker or nurse or health, housing, or safety officials. Niagara resident Treva Ross-McLaren said Fido Niagara cared for her 4 1.5-year-old dachshund, Ariel, why she stayed with YWCA earlier this year after escaping an abusive relationship. YWCA did not accept pets, but it linked her with Fido Niagara. It made it easier for me to realize I needed the help and getting it faster, she said, of having a place to take the dog. It's good for people who need the help, especially at this time with COVID. It's really tough, especially for domestics. 2 weeks after turning to YWCA, she found a place to stay and was reunited. The dog had been cared for, walked, and even lost some extra weight. She didn't lack anything, I'll tell you that, she equipped. Karen Walter is a St. Catharines-based reporter, primarily covering City Hall for the Standard. Reach her via email, karina.walter@Niagara dailies.com, and Kevin Struban, I'm assuming he's the guy from United Way, and this has been the most amazing service. So the very underneath, just there's a picture of me with my dog, and it says Treva Ross-McLaren is reunited with her dachshund Ariel after the dog spent 2 weeks with the Fido Niagara foster family. They were amazing with her. Jessica was amazing. Kevin, God bless you. And the Lincoln County Humane Society, I love you too. You made it possible for me to get the help I need. And I'm back at home in Niagara with my mom, and Ariel has a playmate every day now. Every single day now. The only thing I had to do was she had to stay a night at the Humane Society, and they gave her all her shots and everything that she needed to be safe and free from heartworm and all that. And I'm going to cut this video, or this recording right now.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.
I'm going to come on and I'm going to finish this video.
You know what, I'm going to come on.
Well, this here is my mother's worker. What a
I made a little
beautiful
video
soul,
about
soul.
the suicide
Dogs were getting
of
into trouble.
that poor,
and as you can see,
man of
they're,
33 who had very, very bad demons in his head.
They damn well know it.
I'm really glad of the
God
support
bless.
that you've given to him and his family. And I want to do a video, and I'm going to go back to my angel face videos, and I really need to do that. These are the dogs getting into trouble. It's cute. So I was in a very, very bad domestic relationship. I was taken by narcissism, gaslighting, constant lies, to the point where I was debilitated. I didn't get food and I didn't get water, and now I suffer an eating disorder, and I need a hospital, and Fido makes it possible for that to happen. And I also have complex PTSD, which will also be taken care of, hopefully, when I get in the hospital. But with COVID-19, and they think in a second round, I don't know if I'm going to have that chance to get better or not. So please, just continue to pray for the world in this traumatic and dramatic and just this so-called life is it's scary, it's terrifying, and it's in sad shape. Like, Florida's numbers are still high, our numbers are going up. They might have to pull back on schools. And anyways, if you want to read the whole article and see the picture, it's actually you just have to Google the Niagara Falls Review or the St. Catharines Standard or the Tribune in Welland, and then there's another paper as well. And it's on the second page of, I know, the Niagara Falls Review. I don't know what page it's on in the other papers. But check out the third eye. That's an orb attached to me. And the next picture coming up is actually the moon. And I don't know what the heck, but it's squiggly and it's really, really weird. This is what I'm living in right now. My mother and me and my family. And it's really hard to have a family life when you're living in such chaos. But I'm getting help, and I'm ready to pay somebody to come and help me. Like, really, I'm not well, and I just want my mom to have a nice life and enjoy her final journey here. And the house is a disgrace. And I believe I also threw in my pictures of abuse in here because I want you guys to know. I was at the hospital. Here I had no food, no water for at least 5 days. No medicine, no nothing. And this is when I surrendered my dog the night before, and it just horrified my heart. And when I woke up to this right here, I was scared to death, and I knew. So I used to barricade the doors at night because I was terrified. This is how my mother lived at 81. It's a disgrace. No, and I realized I was really bad. I sent my mom to my sons. And now we're all reunited in the home, and it's just amazing to have the love and support from each and everybody. Now, the story behind this owl is that owl was her daddy's. She grabbed that owl, and when she popped the beanies, she was really, really upset, and then she destroyed it, and we threw it out. That's the picture when I had to rescue my dog. This was the night before, and it just tore me apart, and Fido was the most amazing ever. My beautiful mother.
My sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. Give a big wave. Hello. Hi.
My beautiful mother.
My sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. Give a big wave. Hello. Hi. Mom's reading.